Well, I'm out here in my garage. As you can see, the iron horse is here in the background behind me. But I had a great idea for Harbor Freight going into 2021. So I hope Eric and the guys are listening. One of the main reasons why Harbor Freight is one of the best places to buy mechanics tools is because of their variety. They have anything from basic hand tools to specialty tools like your pullers, your compression testers, your fluid extractors. They've got jacks, they've got shop presses. I mean, you name it, they pretty much got you covered. Then we go over to their cordless options. They have a huge variety of cordless options now in the Bauer as well as the Hercules lineup. And in fact, they're getting ready to introduce cordless ratchets, which a lot of you as mechanics are looking for. Now, is this going to be the beeziest of kneesiest when it comes to cordless ratchets? No, but the option is there, and that creates variety. Same exact thing goes with their grinders, their cutoffs. They got air tools for days. Chief makes a lot of good products as far as their pneumatic tools are concerned, whether it's die grinders or grinders in general. Then of course we have the Earthquake pneumatic tools, which I have the 1/2-inch stubby. That thing is an absolute beast and I've loved and enjoyed having it. The second reason why Harbor Freight is one of the best places to buy tools as a mechanic is definitely going to come down to affordability. They make it so affordable for you. There's really like no other place that does what they do. They have coupons that range anywhere between 10 and up to 25%. Granted, some of those are going to be promotional items that you're going to see during their sales event, like their parking lot sales events, or during their promotional holiday events, etc. And then a couple times a year, they offer you that 25% off coupon, no exclusions. And then there are 25% off coupons that are offered with exclusions. But they're one of the only places that I know that's willing to take that big of a percentage off of what their overall retail price is. They also have special discounts going for the Inside Track Club membership, so you do have that option. And then of course, you have a credit option now that you didn't have before. So now you're able to put it on credit if you want to, and 0% APR up to so many months depending on how much you decided to put on credit. So definitely affordability has got to be the number 2 reason why Harbor Freight is one of the better places to buy mechanics tools. The third reason is going to be value, because they have a warranty program instilled that's pretty much still trade for trade, for the exception of certain items that you have to have either shipped to you directly or shipped to the shop that you're at. Now, I've had the question in the past, well, what happens when I lose one 10mm icon socket? Do I have to go buy the whole set? Like, they don't sell them individually, so how does that work? Well, in fact, there is a SKU number for that, and if you were missing one, you could go to Harbor Freight and order the one that you are missing. Then you wait 3 to 5 business days, and then you have one shipped to your house or your shop. So in that regards, they've made things very, very easy for you. So don't question the warranty aspect, because they pretty much got you covered all the way around. So you don't have to worry about that. And that's one of the very few stores that you can go in and have a seamless transition, and then out you go. The other thing is going to be better quality of tools. So the quality of their tools has definitely gone up over the last 10 years. I myself am living proof of that. I bought an entire college starter set that I was told to. It was our entry-level tool basic list that they gave me when I started community college. I was able to fit every single thing that I needed that I was required to have at college from that list from Harbor Freight, to include a tool storage and a welder for under $1,000. That's extremely difficult to do. For a lot of you that are out there trying to do your entry-level tool basic list, you got to understand, you got to try to save money where you can. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to buy everything Pittsburgh. That would be ridiculous. There's still quite a few Pittsburgh tools out there that I do not trust nor like, to include their ratchets, which is why I'm extremely happy that they did fix the mechanism on the ratchets for the Icon lineup and gave you that as an option. Should you go buy everything Icon? No. Again, you're going to want to do your shopping, you do your due diligence. You can find a lot of great deals on Amazon. You can find a lot of great deals during promotional sales events at like Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. But specifically focusing here at Harbor Freight, they offer you so many different discount coupons throughout each and every single month, week, etc. that there's really no reason why you couldn't fit it all within a nice budget. And just because you can only get 20% off of any one single item that one day doesn't mean that you couldn't go back the next day and get that other item that you wanted and get another 20% knocked off. So you don't have to buy everything in one shot either. Okay, so getting on to my big idea that I had for Harbor Freight for 2021. I have the US General 26-inch tool storage cabinet, both the top and the bottom, and I have all my mechanics tools in there for the most part. There's a few mechanics tools that just don't fit in the lower drawers because they're too big and bulky as far as their blow molded case or box is concerned. so I don't have them in there. I actually have them in a lower cabinet that I keep off to the side of it. And then of course I have my cordless DeWalt lineup that I have down in the bottom drawers, which seems to fit most of all the Atomic series that I own. I don't have the entire series, but for the most part, all of them fit down there. My big idea for Harbor Freight is this. When I was putting this garage together and remodeling it, the number one thing that I ran into was that I had no place to store things. So once the whole thing was drywalled, insulated, painted, and I had everything pretty much back in place, the one thing that I didn't have was any storage capability. And even when I went to Home Depot, I ended up putting in these wood cabinets. Well, I put these wood cabinets in because I didn't really have any other option. The other cabinet that I had years and years ago, this Husky stand-up locker that cost $200, was flimsy, made of very poor material, and I just didn't see the value in it because it wobbled all over the place. The material was super thin. Even with it locked, it just seemed to flex too much. Was not a good option. Now, the cabinets that I bought, none of them came with any kind of hard surface whatsoever. So I had to buy the surface completely separate, and none of the surfaces actually fit any of the cabinets that I bought. So you'd have to cut it down to size. What it would be great to see Harbor Freight do with their next tool storage upgrades is creating some US General cabinets that you can wall mount and hang up and open the cabinet and close it. And if there was a tumbler on it, that would be even better for those of you that actually own your own automotive repair shop or just want to secure your items within your shop. So if you decide to go away for the weekend, everything that you valued most was locked up and secured. It would also be kind of nice to see some kind of lower cabinetry with a workbench, stainless steel top. That way you can actually just have it on the ground, push it over into the corner. You don't need casters for this. It'd just be nice to have multiple options. Maybe have it 2 feet deep, 24 inches in depth. That would be great. Have some drawers that pull out, some cabinets that open up. And again, maybe incorporate a tumbler lock for the bottom, or don't. Just having that metal cabinetry option would be great, especially if you wanted to wall mount anything. So if you wanted the wall mounted cabinetry, even a pegboard made out of all metal, where you had metal hooks that you can hang things from. So if you're looking for inexpensive options as far as garage storage, I found that these cabinets over at Home Depot are fairly inexpensive. But again, I would like to see some customized US General tool storage options for the man cave, if you will, or the garage, right? So whether you're a carpenter, a fabricator, or you're just a simple DIY, put your comments down below. Would you like to see more storage cabinet options as far as wall-mounted cabinets, floor cabinets, things that go a little bit more beyond than just your typical tool storage? Let us know down in the comments. I'm sure Eric and the guys over at Harbor Freight would love some feedback on this. Also, if you would like to see these things, would you like to see them in the same exact colors that they currently have? Now, I can see where there might be some skepticism behind this because you're not really sure who would be in the market for such cabinetry, but I feel like the comments from the followers that we have here on YouTube should be able to give you an idea of who all is interested in this. But you could treat it similar to how you treated the Icon lineup in the very beginning, where it was by special order only. So where there was one that was available in red, ready and available, you had other color options that you would have to special order and then have shipped. So in that regards, I would use this as an online sales only. So if people were interested in these wall mounted cabinets or these floor mounted cabinets with stainless steel top option, I think that you're gonna see that there's gonna be a lot of positivity when it comes to people wanting more storage options for their garage. All right, so did I hit the head of the nail on this one? Everyone be sure to let me know down in the comments, what other garage options would you like to see for tool storage, storage in general? Would you like to see heavy duty hooks? Would you like to see more shelving options? Be sure to let us know down in the comments because your comments are very much valued. Not just from my perspective of being able to get feedback on upcoming content, but also for the manufacturers that watch videos that we do and discussion topics like this, where they can formulate new and innovative ideas to help overall make your life better, to create better organization, not only as a mechanic, a DIY, a carpenter, a fabricator, but even a collector of sorts. The main constant that everyone is always constantly discussing, trying to figure out how to improve, is organization. Are there any other organizational ideas that you would like to see Harbor Freight bring to the table and at least talk about? Let us know down in the comments. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Thanks as always for watching my channel. If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing for future content similar to this. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button on your way on out the door, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers and deuces.